Hi, I want to start with a confession here. I am not a gambler. I never got into lotteries. I never got into Powerball. I never take part in Super Bowl pools or college brackets. Doesn't mean anything to me. The times I've been to Las Vegas on business trips, I played the nickel slots and the quarter slots. That's all I could understand. I never tried any card games. But hey, it's the pandemic, and people are going to start going a little loco because of the fear, the isolation, and just boredom. And that includes me too. I have been noting that I have been going in a little different direction for me, going a little kind of riverboat gambler kind of crazy stuff with a passion I never knew I had. And that involves online auctions. Now, other people may be doing eBay and other things, but for me, the place I like to place my bets is Shop Goodwill, the place where all the stuff that's donated to Goodwill, the good stuff, winds up. Now, this is very new to me. I had been a big fan of Goodwill for years. I've donated there. My fashion look involves mostly shirts I got at Goodwill, but I know I got CDs. But recently I was at a visit to one and I noticed a flyer for Shop Goodwill, which is their online auction site. So I took a look at it and I was immediately hooked. It was like a needle went into me because it gave me a place where I could pursue my great passion, the search for the perfect camera for me. Um, I've had different digital cameras, and the sad thing is eventually they all break and are almost impossible to repair. So unfortunately, I've had that happen with some cameras lately. And once I took a look at Shop Goodwill, I realized that, hey, I can get a really good camera here. And so I started looking. I mean, it's not like I need a new camera. I've got 5 cameras already, including my iPhone. This is being recorded on. I've got my GoPro. I've got my Panasonic Lumix, which was kind of broken, but now I seem to have gotten it working. My Sony A5000, which is very advanced, and that's having problems lately. And then I've got this lumbering behemoth, Canon 40D, which was my introduction to SLRs, which is great, but for the kind of street photography that I like to do, this is like carrying a couple of bricks. So I turned to Goodwill to try to find something kind of between these two, not this big, not this small, kind of like a Goldilocks camera. So I started looking around and I started seeing all kinds of cameras I wanted to get. In fact, my first bid was on, I think, 3 or 4 cameras like Nikon, Canon, like kind of fairly simple ones. And I thought, okay, I'm going to place my my bet on it, so to speak, my highest price. And I'm going to win. How many other people are looking at these things? And so I looked and it came down the last 5 minutes. And suddenly somebody else swooped in at the last minute and won. They took the cameras that I had become so attached to right out of my hands. So this was a big surprise, which shows how innocent I am about how the way online auctions work. So I consulted our family expert on online auctions, my brother, who has done a little wheeling and dealing in his time on eBay. And he said, yeah, Van, that's the way it works. You put a bid on things, and other people are doing just as much homework as you are. They're going to come in, and in the last 30 seconds, you'd better be ready to raise your bid if you really want something. Well, I was shocked. I mean, I couldn't believe that people actually do that. Are they so obsessed that they sit and do research on things they see on online auctions and make bids based on like kind of a price benefit ratio? I mean, I thought I was the only one that would do that. So I decided I'd better start paying a little more attention. So I have been studiously looking for cameras on Shop Goodwill, and I am now following 8 different sales going on. I put a $20 bid on a Sony Cybershot where the auction ends in about 2 hours. This is one where I am the highest bidder. I'm going to be checking for it, and I'm going to, let's see if I win. But if I don't, I've got my eye on this really hot little Canon PowerShot G10, and even better, Canon PowerShot G11. And I've got a feeling I'm going to be the winner there. It's like you go to the track and you think, man, that camera has my name on it. So the obvious question is, what would I do if I actually got another camera? Since I'm sitting here with enough camera hardware to stock what used to be a small newspaper. Well, I don't know. I'm sure I'll find something to do with it. Going online and having fun with the monkey on my back for buying cameras online is kind of more fun than learning how to repair and fix and actually use to some more intelligent degree all these cameras. But still, if I win it, I'm going to see what I can do with it. Once I get out of quarantine, once I get out of all the snow and I can start walking around some more, then I'll put those cameras to good use. And I'm buying from Goodwill, so even if I win, I'm going to be supporting a good cause. So that's kind of where I stand. I'm on pins and needles, Spilkus, waiting to see what happens with Goodwill tonight. And if I don't win, I'm just going to go on to the next auction and the one after that. And I know I'm going to beat out all those other crazies who seem to be trying to get their pandemic thrills on Goodwill. So like this, kind of like what they say in Monte Carlo, gentlemen, place your camera bets. So all I have to do is focus, just focus, and that G11 will be mine. Thank you.